This exercise will determine if there is a significant difference in the district enrollment between Region 1 and Region 5 of the state. Before running a t-test, I will check certain assumptions known as the pre-test checklist. The criteria include the N quota, where the number of participants must be equal to or greater than 30 in both groups, normality, which shows that the data is evenly distributed, and the homogeneity of variance, which examines if the variance is homogeneous or fairly close to the same. Here I have the data for the regions in the state. To check the assumptions in SPSS, go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Explore. Highlight Enroll, and click on the arrow to move it to the dependent list. Highlight Region, click on the arrow, and move it to the factor list. Click on Plots, and under the box plots, select None. Under Descriptive, uncheck Stem and Leaf, and check Histogram. And check for the normality plots with test and click Continue. Select Plots and click OK. In comparing data for Region 1 and Region 5, I see that Region 1 has an N value of 72. Region 5 has an N value of 23. Since Region 5 does not have at least 30 participants, the N quota is not met. Scrolling down to the test of normality under the Shapiro-Wilk results, the significance value for Region 1 is less than 0.001. The significance value for Region 5 is 0.088. Furthermore, the histograms do not have a bell-shaped curve. Since the significance value for Region 1 is less than 0.05, we cannot assume normality for the enrollment data. However, I will proceed with the test. Next, I will check for the homogeneity of variance, which can be done as I analyze the data. Click on Analyze, Compare Means and Proportions, and Independent Samples t-test. Highlight Enroll, click on the arrow to move it to the test variable box. Highlight Region, click on the arrow to move it to the grouping variable. To define the groups, for Group 1, put a 1 for Region 1. For Group 2, we'll put a 5 for Region 5 and click Continue. Check the box for homogeneity of variance test and click OK. Again, the results show that Region 1 had 72 schools with a mean enrollment of 2353.75 and a standard deviation of 4005.16. Region 5 had 23 schools with a mean enrollment of 987.83 and a standard deviation of 490.23. The Levine's test for equality of variances shows a significant value of 0.011. Since this is less than 0.05, the assumption of homogeneity of variance is not met. Based on the equal variances not assumed results, there is a significant difference in district enrollment between Region 1 and Region 5. In APA style, I report this as T with 77.27 degrees of freedom equals 2.83, P equals 0.006, and D equals 0.39. Since the p-value is less than 0.05, I reject the null hypothesis. The Cohen's d of 0.39 indicates a small effect, meaning this difference is not practically important. And that concludes this analysis.